This lesson is on reading medication labels and inserts, and there's a lot of information that is actually contained on medication labels. Inserts are sometimes when you go to the pharmacy, you have something in a package and it has all the information in there. So these items can usually be gleaned from a medication label or an insert, and there's just different ways to identify them. So let's start with manufacturer. So if we look at a manufacturer usually has like an address attached to it, and if it says something like Abbott Laboratories, something that sounds like a company or somewhere where drugs are produced, then that's the manufacturer. The manufacturer's lot number, B, is usually just, it kind of looks like it's not a serial number because a serial number would be here, but it would just be over here, something that's not attached to a barcode. National drug code number would be up here. You'll see the words letters NDC for National Drug Code, and the number attached to it would be the number. The trade name and the generic name of the drug. So the trade name would be Aritab. It's anything that sounds like Advil or Tylenol or something like that. The generic name is down beneath. It's the scientific sounding name. So erythromycin, I guess that's how that's pronounced. That would be the generic name. Amount of drug produced is over here. Amount of drug per dose is right here, and it tells each tablet contains 500 milligrams. So this would be your E over here. And then United States Pharmacopedia, this is like a catalog of drugs in the US that they keep. So if you're looking for that, that would just be a F. It would just USP. It just states USP. There's not much to do with that. Dosage recommendations, G, that would actually be over here. And the dosage, sometimes it'll tell you how much to take. Other times it's specific to the patient, so it will say for full prescribing information, see the package insert. And then it can also tell you how to administer the dosage. Storage instructions, H, usually has something to do with temperature, so store below 86 degrees Fahrenheit. Expiration date would be I, which is over here. There's no date here, but usually if you see EXP, that's the expiration date. Form of the drug in this container, J. Enteric coated tablets, okay? Enteric coated just means there's some sort of coating to protect the stomach lining. And total amount of drug in this container, it usually says somewhere on the label about how many tablets are contained. So again, it's just not every label is the same and not every item is located in the same area. It's just looking for those indicators such as an address for the manufacturer. The main ones are going to be, the important ones are the generic and the generic and the trade name of the drugs, how many tablets, the dosage per tablet, those types of things. So if we look at an example, a different label, you'll notice that things are put into different locations, but we can still find the information we need. So if we're looking at manufacturer, well, the manufacturer for this Prozac liquid would be, where you see an address here, Eli and Lilly and Company, okay? So Eli Lilly. Manufacturer's lot number is, if you look around, we have that serial number looking thing here, but there's no other number that looks like a serial number, so it's actually not shown. So that's okay to just not shown. And the National Drug Code number, so NDC, we look for the 3 NDCs, and that is the number. So our number there is 0777512 0.0-58. Trade name and generic name. So the trade name is Prozac, and good luck pronouncing that. Fluoxetine hydrochloride would be the genetic name, or the generic name. The amount of drug per dose. Okay, so here we have 20 milligrams per 5 mils, so that would be our dosage amount. So we just put 20 milligrams per 5 milliliters. Okay, USP, if you look around, I don't see USP, just those initials, so we don't know if that's in that, that catalog. Dosage recommendations. See accompanying literature for dosage. So on this particular label, there's not any particular dosage recommendations. It's just see the accompanying literature. Storage instructions. So over here we see store at, and we have a temperature. So that would be 59 or 15 to 30 degrees Celsius or 59 to 86 Fahrenheit. Expiration date. If we look for EXP is usually the indicator, but it's not stated on here. In expiration date, they have a title for it, and this is the case where in the pharmacy they would probably print out the date and it would go here, but because we don't see it, you can just put not shown. Form of the drug in this container. So this is just an oral solution, and it's in liquid form, so you could just write that oral solution liquid form. And total amount of drug in this container, if we look up here, it says 120 mils, so that's the total amount of drugs in this container. Okay, looking at another example, we'll just follow and try and fill in the information. So trade name or generic name, well, the trade name is Provera. The generic name would be medroxyprogesterone. So I put that Provera, and then medroxyprogesterone. Form of medication. Okay, so right here it says acetate tablets. So that would be the form. So acetate tablets. Strength. We're looking, that's kind of like the dosage amount. So right here where it says 10 milligrams, if it's in tablet form, the big measurement, so anything that is printed largely in milligrams, it tells you how much is in each tablet. So that's 10 milligrams per tab. The amount in this container is 30 tablets, so 30 tabs. The recommended dosage says see package insert for complete product information. So we would just write see insert. Expiration date would be right here, but it's not shown, so we can just write not shown. Special storage instructions. Store at a controlled room temperature, 20 to 25 degrees Celsius, 68 to 77 Fahrenheit. So we'll just say 20 degrees Celsius to 25 degrees Celsius. NDC number is right here next to NDC. So that's 0009-0050-09, and manufactured according to USP standards. You see USP, so that's just a yes or no question. Yes. So again, with labels, you're just trying to look for those indicators such as address or temperature for storage instructions, things like that. And not every label is the same. It's just about recognizing the different indicators. If you have any questions, see your instructor.